All right, I'm here with Savannah today. She's my helper. Savannah, what are we doing today?
I'm taking out the floor and he's helping me.
Wait, you're my helper.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. So this week we'll be taking out the rest of the floor and prepping to take the shell off. But you know what? We're more than just people who renovate an Airstream.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a full-time family. We also have full-time jobs. And so this weekend is Easter weekend. We wanted to get away for a little bit. Since we can't go camping, we thought we might go hiking at Cedar Hill State Park, find out if Xena's a water dog, and then also catch a softball game that our niece Lauren is playing.
Yep, she's a pitcher. She just got picked up by university, so we're gonna go out and watch her in some of her last games, see how she does.
Yeah, so come on and join us and be a part of our family this weekend.
Let's go. Most of the wood out of the center, off the rails. We're keeping the wood on the sides because it's actually holding up in the seat channel. So I gotta go through, I gotta take the bolts off and get this prepared to be lifted, which will be probably in a couple of weeks.
We're at Two Amigos Taqueria in downtown Waxahachie. They used to have a location over right off the square that was next door to a tattoo parlor. Really cool vibe, but very, 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 very small. So if you wanted to go, you had to hope that you could get in the door to even place an order. So they just built a new location about, what, a block away from the downtown area, and this is their new store, and it's super cool. Hey. Hey, so what do you do when your camper's broken and you can't go camping it?
You let your dog lick your face.
You head to the nearest Texas State Park.
The truth is lost. I never stood a chance. We all think the dark knows, so we put life in their hands. Belief comes from on a line, but that belief is never questioned. Cause it's easier to believe what's in front of you than what is behind the words spoken. Samuel said we're suspended in disbelief, but Simon said believe. Simon said, please believe me, we're so neat.
One of the things that we're going to do is we actually have two square tubings going down the middle between our steel frames. I am going to add another two on either side, one on either side, It's going to add roughly between 200, maybe 250 pounds. But in return, what I'm going to do is we're not going to put in wood. It comes with 1/2-inch wood, and that's just simply not strong enough really to hold me for what I think. Not only that, but of course it absorbs water, and of course it can be a mold hazard. So we're going to switch to another type of product, a lot more costly, but it's definitely mold resistant, definitely waterproof. It's a Cusco. No, couscous is something you eat, but it's a marine type fiberglass compound. It's just as rigid, but it's about 40% lighter. So the 200 pounds that I'm gonna add in strengthening up our frame, we're gonna actually take away some of that weight that we've added by adding that special type of flooring. Next, I gotta actually take out the bolts so we can get ready to lift this off. But what I have to do is I have to build the gantries. I've never done that before, but it looks awfully cool. Definitely something I want to play around with after I get done with this. If I can convert it into something medieval, that would be even more awesome. So if you have ideas.
Here, Maddie, let me explain that book. Okay.
Up, 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 up.
Who are you talking to like that? Young lady, get in the back seat.
Okay, so we carefully taken out the rest of the belly pan, as you saw there. Took a lot of time and a lot of thought of how we're going to take that out. I'm beginning to look at the frame itself. It looks a lot better than what I had thought. My first fears were. So definitely just going to clean it off. Yeah, we're going to completely lift the shell off. We're going to go with the gantry simply because of our rise here, and I'll show you. Oh, they get really thick. Okay. So as you see right here, we actually have two vents on either side, roughly about 5 foot away from the front and the rear. And what we'll do is we'll actually take out whatever's obstructing there, and we're actually going to drop our chain hoists through there. We're going to have a 2x8 going across, probably two 2x8s that'll go from span from one side to the other, maybe one intersection. And then what we'll do is we'll build like gantries on either side, and we'll just simply lift the shell up. The shell itself is only about 500 to 600 pounds. It is something that I could lift.
So lightweight, you can pick it up and walk away with it.
Not this way, but it is something, if it was all compact, I could actually lift. So you don't have to overbuild your bracing and taking it off. We considered doing the jack lift, but at 30 foot, I would have to get roughly 6 to 8 jacks, and there would have to be a lot of structure that I would have to add to it. Again, this is only 600 pounds. I would probably double to triple that weight with bracing this. And as you'll see in the video, when they created these, they didn't, these were meant to actually just be lifted from the top.
The body shell is now put into place. Notice that the entire shell is streamlined. Missile engineers refer to this as a monocoque design. Both the jetliner and an Airstream get their strength from the combination of load-bearing aluminum and the monocoque design. That's why there is no need for heavy bracing. Lightweight ribs are used to define the shape, but not for strength. In fact, all the ribs that go into a 23-foot Airstream can easily be lifted by this attractive but obviously not muscular young miss.
and set down from the top. So I am going to have a brace down the middle, and whenever I set it down, I'll have some 2x4s going across the ribs just to make sure it doesn't fold in as it's sitting down. But I really don't need any more structure. I may put 1 or 2 2x4s in there, add maybe 10 pounds of weight when we take this off, and that is it. That is so stupid. My WD-40 can get stopped up.
That's an oxymoron.